Today, thousands of Tesla protesters holding a global day of action. 200 protests are planned across the country and 500 demonstrations worldwide. The Tesla Takedown, as it's being called, it's a movement. It's a grassroots campaign accusing billionaire chief executive Elon Musk of using his fortune to destroy democracy. Now, they've been expressing their rage for weeks. You've been seeing it, picketing Tesla showrooms and urging Tesla owners to sell their vehicles. Organizers say they won't stop until Musk ends his unprecedented campaign to dismantle parts of the federal government. NewsNation's Alicia and Nieves live at a Tesla showroom in New York City, where things are expected to heat up a little later today. Alicia, overall, what are you hearing from protesters as we go into this day of protests?
Yeah, good morning, Laura. The protest expected to start here in about an hour, and we'll hear from protesters certainly when that protest gets underway. But, so far, I think organizers are saying, it's your point there a moment ago, that they are willing to bankrupt Tesla and CEO Elon Musk if he does not step down from his role in Doge, if he does not rein it in from slashing the tens of thousands of government jobs that he's slashed since he took office. They say that he needs to be stopped, and that is why we have seen these protests relentlessly over the last couple of weeks. Now today we're seeing potentially soon the largest of the protests yet. Roughly 500 protests expected globally, coast to coast here in the U.S. in about 30 states, 270 plus protests. The remaining around the world in countries like France, Germany, even as far as Australia and New Zealand. Protesters telling people to stop buying Tesla cars, to dump Tesla stock. And whether causal or not, we have seen Tesla stock sink, right? We've seen that go from about $400 and change to about $200 and change, losing 50% of its valuation, hundreds of billions of dollars. So organizers say today they are really hoping, and they have been stressing to protesters, that these protests should remain nonviolent, although unfortunately over the last couple of weeks, some of these protests have turned violent. In fact, here at this location, a few weeks ago when there was a protest here, there was a clash with police and several people arrested. So the protest again is supposed to start in about an hour from now. So far, no one here, but police have set a perimeter around here, probably about 24 or so cops ready for anything that happens here. Laura.
All right. We know you'll be covering for us. News Nation's Alicia Nieves, thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.